role of finance in the economic momentum. Especially the COVID time, we recognize the importance of remedial management. It is not just collection and recovery. First requirement is to take immediate action to respond to the crisis and take stock of the challenges in measurable terms. Then you have to map it. Nobody can do other than a professional accountant or a finance man. Recognizing the valuation tools, whether it is stocks or debt or property. So that's the first point. Second, redefining the business model. Once you recognize you have to revisit the business model, because business disruption creates innovation. The innovation has been the core focus. So you have seen extraordinary set of changes in the current framework. So the revenue model is not going to be the same, because the business model, on account of convergence of technology, digital, and the policy reorganization, has changed. So virtual dominance. If you need sustainable value creation, then you have to look at reorganization of the revenue terms. And that's what exactly a finance person has to do. What will happen to the estimated revenues? How do we ensure sustainable revenue terms? Work on enhancement of the revenue. How to improve, how to cross-sell, product contribution, channel contribution, market access. All these are factors which we have to recognize. Cross-selling. If you have financial service, aggregation. And again, convergence of technology and collaboration model, how it will amplify. So essentially, the finance person or a finance professional can drive these transformation. We have to embrace the knowledge economy. Again, that has got a wider significance in terms of conceptions. We understand whether it's a training, whether it is logistics. The change in phase of the world has got technology convergence, artificial intelligence, or machine learning, or blockchain, Internet of Things. All these have wider implication in terms of product reorganization, process reorganization, profitability reorganization. So, huge knowledge-based economy is evolving. Nobody can do better than the finance professionals, except the relationship management, which you are not equipped unless you are in the general management. You have the tools with you to be the decision supporter, financial engineering. The next thing is rationalization. Rationalization to the core. Policy control impacting the cost. Procedural changes impacting the cost. Monitoring consumption impacting the cost. So control of cost versus revenue, cost efficiency attainment comes out of a deep-rooted accounting knowledge and finance expertise. And that's again our forte. The next is to recognize the debt servicing. If you're an institution, you have to change the way you do the business. Your liquidity should not result in solvency. So you have to honestly make sure the cash flows needs to be prepared, cumulative cash flows to be prepared, resident or non-resident bank borrowings needs to be measured, or customer deposits needs to be looked at. So whichever be the industry you belong to, small or medium customer type you may be, but you have to necessarily measure and manage the debt servicing capacity and reorganize it, come to terms, so that ease of servicing becomes more meaningful. All these are factors which can only be done, not only for corporates, countries again. And that's what exactly the alignment of monetary and fiscal, and it's globally, it has to be factored in the current value stream.